Manga-Waido.
My name is Ito Yamano. I was always dumb growing up. I worked pretty hard, and I even worked outside of regular hours when I had a nice teacher. However, my brain must have been missing some parts because my grades never went up. My parents just kept telling me to study harder. It was honestly annoying. That's when I was told that I was adopted. Apparently, when I was still a child, my parents died because of a traffic accident. When I was taken into a facility, my parents took me in and raised me. Of course, I knew that I should thank them, but my heart couldn't follow my brain. I was weak, so I went the wrong way. Started hanging out with the wrong crowd. I hung out late at night almost every day. By the time I joined a high school that let you in if you could spell your name, my parents stopped griping at me. They must have figured out that talking to me wouldn't change the fact that I'm not going to be smarter. However, by that time, I started figuring out that I needed to clean up my act and started realizing that I needed to be thankful for my parents as well. Stopped acting like a thug. However, I was still not good at studying and didn't understand why some people wore suits to go to work. I preferred moving my body, and that's why I started working at a company that had company dorms. And then, Dad, Mom, thank you for all your kindness. Just don't cause any fuss for others. You understand?
If there's anything we can do to help, you come back.
And that's how I left at 18. I started working at a company that was run by a man who used to be in some bad business. The company had a lot of people that had a similar background as me. If I got fired here, I probably couldn't find any other place to be employed. I was a little nervous, so I worked hard. When I explained my situation, one of my coworkers, Iwata, told me that he understood it was tough and taught me how to work. I was able to continue my job. Ah, you came back on time! Yes, sir. I learned the routes and I started learning how to move more efficiently. Nice! I'll buy you a drink. Really? Yay! I was invited by my boss, so I was excited, but...
Hey, you're 19. You better not be drinking yet. Iwata, you better not be inviting out minors too.
We froze after being yelled at by a loud voice. Mitsuki Nishiyama. She was Iwata's superior, and she's fairly pretty, but she's not to be messed with. Both Iwata and I didn't get along well with her. When we were joking around saying working late is annoying and let's skip, she said,
You forgot that the boss invited us into his company when no one else would? You don't have anywhere else to go if you get fired here.
So we were both a little jumpy when Nishiyama was around.
If you have a minor drink, you do know what it'll look like to the CEO, right? You know, right, Iwata?
Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
Yamano, you need to say no too.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. I didn't realize that someone so beautiful could be so terrifying. We left almost like we were running away. Miss Nishiyama is seriously scary. Yeah, there are rumors that she used to work a pretty serious gang. Seriously? I can't believe it. I gotta make sure I don't get my ass kicked. I made sure to work hard when she was around so she wouldn't get mad at me. Maybe she was checking to make sure I wasn't skipping out. I could feel her staring at me often. Oh, look at me. I'm working hard. When suddenly...
Here, take this.
Whoa! She tossed me a coffee and I was surprised.
You're moving way more than you used to.
Huh? Oh, I'm starting to get used to it. Thank you.
You're making fewer mistakes. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you. Where did the angry Nishiyama go? All that was left was a cute Nishiyama. After seeing that smile, I started looking over at her more often. I noticed that she would often clean when she had time or tell some of the other employees who felt sick to go home, while she took over their jobs. She had a mouth on her, but she was very kind and cared about the details. Miss Nishiyama, I'll help out.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Her smile was seriously incredible. Is this even fair? I've definitely fallen for her. But she's older than me and I'm just a kid. There's no way she would go out with me even if I asked her. It'll be awkward, so I'd rather not try. And then one day, working every day makes me so tired. Oh, Yamano, I have an idea. What is it? I have a friend that did the I Tried Singing It challenge. We should try too. Huh? But you're not good at singing, are you? What did you say? How about we both upload videos and see which one gets more views? The person who loses gets punished. Punished how? I don't know. How about asking out Miss Nishiyama? What? Nishiyama? You asked her out and said just kidding. She'd be furious, no? I kind of want to see it. But that's kind of messed up. You can't listen to your superior? Okay, fine, we can try. I didn't want to make Iwata upset, and more importantly, maybe this was a chance to ask her out. I tried uploading a video to YouTube. As a result, I got 2 retweets and Iwata got 4. This must be a challenge for ants. Deal's a deal. Go do the punishment. Okay, fine. I waited for my chance to ask her out with just us. I'm not sure if I was lucky or unlucky. That day, when I was organizing some paperwork, Miss Nishiyama came in and said she was going to turn off the lights soon.
Hey, we're going home. What's going on? You don't look good. You alright? If you don't feel good, you should have gone home without working late.
Oh, I actually had something I wanted to talk to you about.
What is it? Hurry up. If you don't say something, I'm going to go home.
I actually like you. Will you go out with me?
What?
My heart was pounding out of my chest. When I looked over at her, she was just staring at me. Oh my god, I shouldn't have asked her out even as a punishment. She sighed at me as I started to panic. She grabbed the edge of her shirt. Wait, hey, what are you doing? Why are you taking off your shirt?
Look.
But I don't want to see you naked.
I said look! You still like me after seeing this scar?
Huh? I looked at her stomach as she said, and I was at a loss for words. A large scar.
When I was around 20, I had surgery on my ovaries. This is a scar from that surgery. My post-op wasn't too good though, and apparently I'm unable to have kids now.
She left me after saying that and said see you tomorrow. I don't know if I was thinking too much, but she seemed a little sad. Afterwards, we all kept working like nothing happened. I told Iwata what had happened. He's usually a pretty easygoing guy, but he left it alone after hearing about it. Nishiyama was doing work as usual too, and would get mad if we fooled around and praise us if we worked hard. It was like nothing had happened at all. I was actually somehow more worried that she seemed normal. I ended up spending my days all worried. Why couldn't I just tell her that I don't care about a scar? I'm such a pansy. I was off that day and was walking home from the convenience store. Huh? That's our truck. Nishiyama! Are you okay? I saw the driver, Nishiyama, pulled over to the side of the road looking exhausted.
Oh, Yamano. I'm alright. I'm almost done with my deliveries.
You don't look fine at all! Your face is red and you're breathing funny. I'll switch with you. I'll contact the company too. Please rest.
It's my job. You're off today, right? It's okay. Don't worry.
Of course I'm gonna worry. The person I like is collapsing and you want me to go home? I moved her to the passenger seat and I started driving. I contacted the company and sent her off to the nurse's station. I worked the rest of the job alone. After I got back to the office, the CEO said I should go check on her, so I went to her dorm. Nishiyama said that she felt better after lying down and she seemed okay enough to smile.
Sorry about that. I'm not a good boss.
That's not true at all. I'm glad to have helped you out. I like you.
You're still talking about that crap? I told you that I can't even have kids. I'm a broken product. Liking me is a waste of time.
I fell for the woman who is tough but kind. You can't have kids? Who cares? I didn't like you because I wanted kids. I want to see you smile and be happy more. I want to do all the fun things in the world with you.
Yamano.
Besides, I'm adopted. I love my parents so much, and I know that it doesn't matter if you're related or not. What matters is that you love your child. So I'll say it again. Miss Nishiyama, please go out with me. She looked a little confused, but cried a little bit and said that it was the first time having such a stubborn subordinate.
You sure you want me? I might die young.
I'll make you happy and make sure you live long.
You might regret it if you want kids in the future.
We can just adopt. I know that adopted kids can be happy too.
You're so positive.
That's all I got going for me. I'll use my positivity to make you happy.
Okay, then promise me you'll make me happy.
Yes, ma'am. And that's how we started dating. Miss Nishiyama had lost her parents too, and that's how she was tossed around the system and ended up a delinquent. However, she's actually incredibly kind and really cute too. When I gave her chocolate on Valentine's Day, she was super red and thanked me. At a theme park, she wore little cat ears, even while complaining that someone who's almost 30 shouldn't be wearing crap like this. So, you trying to brag to me again? Yeah! She's seriously so cute and she gets mad because I ate her pudding. She's so cute! Hey, just so you know, she's right there. What?
Eito, I said don't talk about our private life at work!
Ah! I'm so sorry! A few years later, hey, I'm the Cupid that got you two together, so you gotta look at me first. Okay.
Iwata, you shut the hell up!
You can't be scary in your wedding dress. I swore that I would make a lovely household for the two of us. Of course I'd make her happy, but if there was any kids who needed love, I would make them happy too. Mitsuki, let's have a great life together.